Wait, hold on. Okay. There we go. Right, everybody. First video, the second channel. Um, Before I do anything, right? Well, first of all, I want to say I want the Shadow Gale build, bro. I really like it. I'm having a lot of fun. They changed Munch things. It's kind of weird now. But anyways, the reason why I'm making this second channel, bro, is because, bro, first of all, they killed Trying to Avoid. I don't even know what to make like videos on anymore, bro, because like, Trying to Avoid is dead, bro. I like all the build videos I used to make, whatever. Also, right, I've been wanting to make videos like this for like so long. Like Ken Clash Royale. I'm not sure if you guys know him. Right, so this is Clash Royale YouTuber. He just goes, he goes into a Clash match and he just yaps, bro. He just yaps his ass off. And the reason I didn't, oh my god, this is loud. Can I turn it down? No, I can't. Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, my bad. So I've been wanting to do something like this for the longest time, but I wasn't sure if this is gonna work, on Deepoken, right? So another little inspiration of this smaller upcoming Deepoken CC called Salami, who does pretty much what I'm doing now. I'm not copying him, bro. So I've been wanting to do this for a while, but he did it, and that's kind of inspired me. Like, hey, you really can do this sort of stuff in Deep, and like with the confidence I gained from actually revealing my face on my channel, my main channel, and angelic regularity, it helped me like push, give me that extra little push. Okay, I can't parry fist. Give me that extra little push to just pursue what I wanted to do, and that is just have a channel where subpar effort, just yap a little bit in chime, showcase some of my builds, do what I love, because like Deepoken for me is like Clash Royale for Ken, for example, right? It's a game I love and have loved for like multiple. Okay, this guy, can you stop asking, please? And have loved for like multiple years, and I think it's sick just to be able to do this, right? This is cool. I can't. I have to predict Parry Fist. Okay, they swing too fast. Oh wow, they nerfed Spit. Oh my god. Oh, that's so prominent. What the hell? Bro, spitting gives you like 2 billion years of end life. Anyways, so I thought a great way to start off this channel is by losing, first of all, but also telling you guys the story. Yeah, wow. That is actually insane. Okay, if I get spit on again, I know I can just mash, and that's gonna. It's been a lot of changes this update, so I'm not used to it. But I thought great first video would be to talk about how I lost my my VV. If you know what I'm saying. I don't wanna cook this channel's algorithm instantly by getting demonetized, even though the channel's not monetized. But you know what I mean. Gotta keep on YouTube's good side, right? So I'm gonna try and sugarcoat this as best as I can. Okay, I have no armor. I'm about to take 2 billion bars of damage with everything he does, but that's fine. So the scene is set, okay, because pretty much every year, guys, I go to this resort in Spain, in Marbella, right? I love being rich, of course. No, it's not that, but me and my family go to this family resort. What the hell what was that little ghost thing? Hello? Me and my family go to this little resort in Marbella. That guy beat me. He's probably gonna say some crazy stuff. Never mind, he didn't say anything crazy. Minus 17, whatever. Wait, actually, let me carry on the yapping next time. Anyways, I go to this resort in Spain every single year, right? And it's always a great time. And to be fair, like the past 3 years, for some reason, every time I go there, I just become like an absolute master of all Riz, bro. I don't know what it is. I'm just I'm the Riz master 1, 2, 3, bro. What the hell? I did not mean to feint that shit. The new feint changes are throwing me off, man. To manage a feint, all you have to do is click M2. That was different before, I swear. Oh my god! Fist! Swing so fast! Okay, no, let me not crash out. So let me just carry on explaining my story. This guy might be a bit of a dork, but that's okay. Not everyone is as cool as Angelic or just Adam now. Holy shit. Not everyone is as cool as me, right? But anyways, carrying on the story. So, most recent year I went, not the most recent, 2023, 2024 season I went there, because I also went there in 2024, 2025. And, anyways, no, the 2024, 2020, I can't breathe. Okay, this guy. He's just swinging, man! Stop! I've had enough of this. Yeah, take that. Hold that L. Hold that L. Hold that. I'm trying to explain my story, and you were just swinging at me, or just throwing your hands. Why don't we throw hands IRL, buddy, eh? That's what I thought, bro. Be scared. But no. So, anyways, that time, right, it was going alright. I saw some people that met their previous years, and it took me a while to, you know, like, really, like, get into the little group that they had formed, of people that, you know, first of all already knew each other, but also just, like, got to know each other, and it was cool, right? And then, one day, and let me introduce you to some characters, right? So, Mika gets introduced later on, but Matthew, I'm introduced to pretty early on, right? He's like, I think day 2 of the week, I meet Matthew. And he's quite a chill guy, right? Like, he's a very nice guy. He says, like, he talks about this guy called Harry, who's like, he said he was like a giant shit talker for me to be careful of him. And like, he was pretty much, like, really like, you know, inviting me into this like little group of theirs, I guess. Right, you know, W Matthew for now, at least. Yep, there's gonna be a plot twist, guys. Oh, okay, well, I can't hear audio, so that's fine. But, you know, W Matthew, right? Anyways, so Matthew was quite a chill guy. He was like kind of big. He wasn't like fat. Like, he wasn't insanely fat, but he was on the bigger side. And you know, he was brunette. He was tall, white. And he was a rugby player. I'm not sure if any of the Americans are gonna know what rugby is, because I don't know. This guy's just mashing, bro. Oh my god! Hold up. Yeah, I swear to God, this guy's boosted by using fist, because he can just delay his M1, and I have to like, you know, like I have to predict parry, because he swings so ridiculously fast, and he's air swinging too. No, you are a bad person, bro. You are actually a bad person. What I want to say right now. Oh wait, actually, on a bit of a side tangent, bro. The Peter Ball crash out, like that shit was looking crazy, bro. Bro, literally earning like millions of pounds off these. Yeah, I'm blocking this guy. Earning millions of pounds off these like these Fortnite tournaments and shit, and he's just throwing it all. He's throwing it all away, bro. It's dumb. Why? What like prompted him to say the hard R 6 times and the F step, bro? I don't get it, man. I do not get that, man. Glory to Flame Jump. Let me look at this guy's avatar, bro. Yeah, okay, bro. I already know this guy's a fucking nerd. But, anyways, let me carry on the story. So, Monday, Matthew and everyone else of the group were chilling in the hot tubs, and then this little blonde shite leaves the other hot tub, which is across. Because there's 2 hot tubs, one here. We're in this one. Then she leaves. Okay. No, she leaves hers, right? My hand wasn't on the keyboard. Oh, he's on this cheese little build. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. Oh! I'm bad. Anyway, so she leaves, and then he goes, you know, he's going on the Riz, right? He kind of fumbles a bit. He drops his towel, kind of stumbles over his feet a little bit, but no, he goes for it, and somehow he's like, wait, I think I've met you before. Like, your name's, I'm not gonna say her name, but your name's this, right? And then she was like, oh my god, yeah. So then, you know, he did this whole act of, you know, meeting her before, probably another year of the holiday. Oh my god, get put in an actual fucking pack, you dirty, dirty boy. And so he does this whole little act, right? You know, it's all cute and all. And then, you know, that's where the Riz starts going. And we're like, okay, Matthew, okay. Let him cook. So, you know, he was kind of cooking up a storm with her, right? Because he, like, literally doing the pull a name out of the ass. Okay, what was he air swung that shit, bro? What the hell? I'm also so good at parrying in this game, bro. Holy shit, bro. Getting your ice smash parried twice in a row and then getting posture broken by. Oh, just stop playing the game, bro. I would actually just stop. Ooh, I know. So it's all fair play. And then let's say this is on the Tuesday, right? On the Wednesday, we meet another guy who was around my age. At the time, I was 14, by the way. I know it's kind of diabolical. Ooh, stop. And his name was Mika, and he was like, you know, like, he was like a wannabe popular kid, you know, he was pretty much just a wannabe roadman, and then as time progressed, he became even more into one of those, but, you know, that's for a different story. And And then, like, this Mika guy, you know, he integrated into the friend group, and everyone was chill with him too. He was like a cool guy, you know. He's pretty sound. You know, he went to the gym just like I did, even though I wasn't actually, you know, like looking in retrospectively, I was quite weak at the time. My physique was also pretty weak at the time, and I thought I was super cool and buff, but I really wasn't. But I was a 14-year-old, right? Like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, cut me some slack, bro. I'm just gonna do this, and then I think I'm gonna just do Shade Devour and hope that lands, and it doesn't, but that's okay. I'm gonna do a spit, have 5 seconds of end lag, and then you know. But anyways, so this Matthew figure, this Mika guy, you know, we become chill. Anyways, that's besides the point, because one day Matthew and Nadine, like, they're really hitting off, right? Everyone thinks, yo, he's low key, like, he is in there. Then one day they're playing table tennis, and Nadine's kind of drunk, right? And then, like, I walk by, I'm like, hey Matthew, hey Nadine, and Nadine's the girl's name. I said I was gonna say it, and then I said it. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. Okay, actually, let's wait till the next match. Okay, anyways, so they're playing ping pong one day. I'm like, hi Matthew, hi Nadine. And then she's like, hey, and then she walks by me, and like, this is my back, right? And she like caresses my back like that, and then I'm like, what the sigma? Like, I mean, I was a 16-year-old boy, so I didn't mind it. I'm not 16, 14. Holy shit. I was a 14-year-old boy, so I didn't really mind it. You know, and at this point, by the way, I had a girlfriend. I've never had a kiss. Like, you know, I was pretty much a noob, right? I was quite noobish. But so the touch of a female was like something new to me for sure, right? But I didn't think of it too much. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. I don't know what she's doing, but maybe she's just, you know, a really friendly person. Because I mean, she got my boy Matthew, right? Like, and also she's like 16, 17. I was 14. Like, there's no way she could go for a 14-year-old, right? But me, Nadine, and then Mika, we all three of us become like quite a bit closer. Like, we all become like almost like a bit of a little trio, you know? Like, we're always together. And then eventually we all exchange Snapchat so we can actually like talk to each other and shit. And then, you know, one day, me and Mika are in the hot tubs chilling because we became besties over this holiday. And then we're like, yo, let's get Nadine down here. So then we message her. She's like, do you want to come down? We're like, do you want to come down? And she's like, yeah, sure. So then all three of us chilling in the hot tub for a bit, right? And she tells us about, and I ask her about like her and Matthew, like, so what's going on? Because this guy, like, you don't understand the amount of times he walked past the whole group, like, when we're all together, and he's like, guys, I'm in, and you know, we're all like, yeah, go on, Matthew, dirty little dog. What the hell is this hair ID? Wait, hold on, let me go to the next match real quick. Okay, I'm finally getting another Tremulous Fist user, but what a surprise, right? What a surprise. I'd never expect, you know, because build diversity in deep poking is just a thing, right? Nerf Tremulous Fist, bro. Like, just, why, I cannot punch that fast in real life, like, for the, I probably could, but, like, you know, not, like, that's a stamina, bro. Let alone, like, a dagger, like, who's swinging a dagger that fast, bro? Maybe, like, some of the London Roadmen, but, like, still, like, that's just, it's unrealistic expectations for the average deep player to be able to swing a weapon that fast, you know. I'm getting really off topic here. Right, so Matthew was like, I'm in, and to be fair to him, you know, he did, like, everyone else thought he was too, you know, like, he was cooking. Like, they would go on dates together, like, not actual dates, but, like, you know, they were, like, always together. They were kind of cooking up a storm. So then, you know, me and Mika, we get curious about it, obviously. And then we ask her, like, yo, so you and Matthew, huh? What's going on? Then she's like, oh, no, I just think of him, he's like the boy best friend, like, gay best friend sort of thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she said gay best friend, which is actually looking a crazy statement. And then I was like, oh, wow, that's kind of shit. And then she dropped some law, right? Because Matthew was messaging her, telling her to stay away from me and Mika and shit, because, like, we both think we're hard, and that, like, you know, we're dickheads, and this, that, and the other, and we get really lippy, and, you know, stuff like that. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck, Matthew? I thought we were chill, bro. So it turns out Matthew was the biggest bad mouther of them all. You know, he warned everyone of everyone else when he was the real shit talker, right? Hose over bros, and that what disgusted me. Okay, because this guy, he had no remorse. He did not care. He just, you know, he just anything for the girl, right? So, you know, me and Miko were like, yo, this is crazy. And eventually, we got more people came down and chilled with us, and everyone was calm. And then eventually, I know, like I think Harry, like one other person came. It wasn't too much. And then Matthew came down, right? And he was drunk, and he was pissed. Like not pissed as in drunk, but like pissed as in like annoyed, because apparently he asked Nadine earlier if she wanted to, you know, chill out at the hot tub, and she said no, I'm too tired. But then she wanted to when me and Mika did, and she was like, yeah, but that's because it's in a group. I don't want to be like one-on-one. Like I can't be asked to do shit one-on-one. Which, to be fair, that's kind of valid, right? Like I'd much rather, like, if I'm gonna, you know, make the effort to get out of bed and go down to a hot tub, like I'd rather it be with a group than just a single person. That's that person, like literally my best friend. Which, you know, obviously that's not what she considered Matthew. So, you know, I better like next time, little bro. I don't know what to tell you, Matthew. If you're watching this, which you're definitely not, you know, you should get better, bro. So that. Oh my god, this guy hurts. No, I'm not reacting to that faint. Who do you think I am? A little faint reactor? No. Okay, well I will get hit by that, and I will let you M1 me 3 times because, you know, that's just what I want to do. You know, I'm giving back to the community of Deep Broken by, you know, just letting you take my elo, bro. Because you deserve it. You deserve it more than I do, to be honest. You probably want it more than I do too. I mean, look at you go, dirty dog. Anyways, another side, bro. I keep going on little side tangents. You know, I'm actually so cooked. The ADHD is getting to me. The fucking TikTok mindset. Whoo, you're bad. Anyways, so we're like, wow, okay, Matthew, we see how it is. So obviously, me and Mika become a little bit more distant from Matthew because, you know, he's a bit of a dickhead. And then over these next 2 days, me, Matthew, and Nadine, we start getting me, Mika, and Nadine start getting like quite a lot closer, right? We literally become like a trio of danger. Like one day, we stole her vape and she started crashing out, and that was pretty funny. But that's yeah, I don't know. And then, right, last day of my holiday, or second last day, something like that, right? One day, we're all in the hot tubs. Me, Matthew, and Nadine, not all of us. Me, Matthew, not Matthew. I keep saying Matthew. Me, Mika. I wonder how many times I've said Matthew instead of me. Also, this guy does so much damage. It's actually insane. Oh my god, achievementless medium. You know, Agamatsu said achievementless medium. It was like respect, and skill, and balance. I'm like, TS is not, bro. TS is not that. I'm running out of breath. Okay, but anyways. Right, so one day we're all in me, Mika, and Nadine are all in the hot tub, right? And then she just, you know, drops an absolute bomb. I'm not sure if it's the same day or the day before, but at some point she says, I get really horny when I'm drunk, right? And we're like, whoa! Then Mika, of course, being the horny 14-year-old boy he is like, oh wait, I'm not sure if I can say that actually. Guys, for you know, just for full disclosure, I'm a 16-year-old boy, so when I talk about minors, especially when it's me when I was younger, you know, please do not think I'm. Whoa! This guy got the Sigma thing. Okay. Okay, I'm being put in a pack right now. This is not fun. Oh, oh, God! Stop, sir! Stop! Oh, that missed. What? You stop! Oh my God! Why did they add a fifth legendary weapon? Oh, this guy's destroying me, bro. So, anyways, and then Mika suggests that we get to drinking, and you know, I'm like, I'm trying to fit in. I'm trying to be a cool little. I'm so dead. Okay. Stop. I don't even know what to do against this, bro. I mean, he's just fainting mantras, and there's nothing I can do about it. And then he has a posture break, and I just die here. Okay. Great. No, mate. I'm glad you got your clip, bro. I'm glad you got your clip. I'm not saying GG, bro. You can grip me. Oh, well, see, I should keep getting off. You know, wait, I'll carry on talking when the next match is playing. Okay, so And then I wanted to fit in as like a teenage boy. So I'm like, yeah, you know what, we should. By the way, before this point, I'd never had touched alcohol in my life. But I was like, you know what, yeah, let's do it. All right, let's do this shit, right? So we get. Like, bear in mind, we don't even drink that much. Like I can't remember how much everyone drank, but it was not enough for people to be acting or generally being as drunk as they were. But you know, oh well. So we were all a bit. It was my first time. I was a virgin drinker, okay, so I can't really blame myself. And not to mention, it was Nadine was the one who bought us the drinks because she was the only one that could. So you know that happened. Ow. Okay, what's this guy doing? He's starting to piss me off now. Okay, you know what? That was probably my fault, and I'm. Oh wow, I'm dead. Okay. I keep fainting Astral Wind by accident, and I don't know how. Oh, I hit him! Oh, what a snipe! Guys, Shade Devour is so underrated. Ooh. Anyways, let me lock in for a second. Okay, or not. Let me actually just let this guy hit me 3 times in a row, because that's what I want to do. Oh, that was probably not smart, I can't lie. Or maybe I can still win this, hold on. Anyways, where was I going with this? So, after the drinks, we go back into the hot tub, and then this woman, Fulham, starts molesting both of us at once, right? Like, going straight for the pants, and it's like, it's getting crazy, it's getting heated, and we're like, whoa, ho, ho. There are old people, there are children, like, let's take this somewhere else, you know. We didn't know where it was gonna go, but obviously we didn't want 8-year-old children seeing this lady be freaky in a hot tub. So we go down to the sauna underneath the inside pool. There's a sauna. There's an inside pool here, and then there's an underground bit. It's like down, you can go downstairs from the inside pool. It's not upstairs, but it's like yeah, it's underground, right? So there's an underground bit, and there's a sauna. There's some changing rooms, and then that's it, right? So we go to the sauna, and then she, you know, we all just start tweaking out in the sauna, right? We didn't alcohol and the heat didn't go too well together, right? So then we decide, you know what? No, let's go into the male changing room. This is definitely the optimal place to be at the moment, right? So you know that's where we go. Oh, this guy just. Okay, he was minus. I don't know how he just M1'd me through everything. I swear to God, plus and minus just isn't a concept in this game sometimes. Like people just block something and then decide to start swinging again. But that's fine. I mean, you know, to each their own. Get hit by that, you little pussy swat. Anyways, I'm not gonna react to that, and I'm gonna parry that because I'm the goat. I am the goat. No, stay away from me. Boom, boom. Okay. Anyways, so I've been chilled, so I'm slow as shit. This guy's pretty ass at fainting mantras, you know. Like he doesn't like. If you wanna feint a mantra, you gotta really make him believe that's coming out by like, you know, giving it a good second, like that, bro. Ooh, that was a good mantra feint. That was entirely bad luck, and I'm kind of annoyed. Ooh, okay, fly. That's bad. So anyways, so we decide to go to the male training room, and Mika's pissed out of his mind. I'm still a little virgin pussy, so I'm not really talking much. And she's saying all kinds of stuff. Like, I remember vividly, she hit the splits and said, when I grow up, I want to be a stripper. That is something I vividly remember. I'm not sure if that's... I really don't want this to get age restricted, and I hope it doesn't. But I faith it won't. Get out of there. Okay, so, you know, she says all this, and I am now stuck inside the floor. This is what I wanted. Please let me get out. 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 Please. No. Oh, I've been freed. Okay, so yeah, so she's wildin'. And this Mika guy is like, give Adam a lap dance, and I'm like, whoa, no, you don't have to do that. And then she does it anyways, because you know why wouldn't she? I guess. I mean, you know, Mika consented for me, you know, so that's what that matters, right? Why does she need my consent when someone else does it for me? Like, no, you don't do that. No, you can do it. You can do it. Says someone else. So whatever. Alright, and then, you know, Mika's like, oh, can you give me head? And she's like, of course, mate. As a 14-year-old child, I will indeed decide to give you, I'll give you top. So, you know, that happens, and then we're like, whoa, okay. And then after that, you know, the birds and the they decided to do the devil's tango after that. He just said, hey, can we do the devil's tango? And she's like, you know what? Of course, mate. So, after I don't think she had any form of, like, foreplay for herself. Actually, he might have, I have no idea, he might have done some things. But, like, I don't, oh my god, you're a, okay, okay. Hit me a bit. Oh, thank you, G. Thank you. Okay, this guy's actually kind of valid. He storm cheesed me, but then, you know what? I've regained respect for this guy now. He shouldn't have let me do that, but you know what? Hey, you're a respectable opponent. So then, you know, they do the Devil's Tango, and then after he's done, I could hear this guy fully moan, like, he was moaning more than she was. I didn't think I heard anything from her, but he was going crazy, right? So after, I kind of forgot I was blonde now. It's a weird look. Anyways, so after they were done with that, he left, and he said, oh, go on, mate, I'll spit you. And I was like, oh, I don't know. So then I sit down, kind of giddy, because like, yo, this is crazy. Is this even real? I don't know what's going on anymore. And then, like, she was ready, right? So she tells me to undress, which all I was wearing was swimming trunks, by the way. But she's like, take them off, mate. And I'm like, okay. So I comply, and you know, it starts getting kind of spicy, right? She, you know, does the thing with her mouth, and you know, obviously me being like a little virgin, like never touched a woman in my life, like I feel like it didn't take me too long to you know, be done, I guess. Didn't, yeah, I trying to word this. So you know, I was you know out of the fight fairly early on, right after like literally a few seconds, what it seemed like a few seconds at least. And then you know she was like, "Oh, okay, so do you want to do the Devil's Tango now?" And I was like, "Oh, yes," because you know there's a bit of peer pressure, and I was like, "You know, mate, I gotta be a man. I can't have Mika think I'm a little bitch." I'm not even joking. That was literally what's going on in my head, bro. So then, you know, we proceed to do the Devil's Tango, right? And I don't know how any of this Devil's Tango stuff worked. So because I'd previously just had some activities done with my crowned jewels, you know, I didn't really feel anything, right? Because I don't know how any of that worked, right? So then, after like 2 minutes, probably like 5 minutes, I was like, yo, I still couldn't feel anything. And I didn't know how any of it worked. I wasn't sure if I was gonna nut anyways or like what's going on. So I was just like, you know, I can't really feel anything. We should just stop now. You know, be safe. And she was like, okay. And then she kind of like collapsed, and I helped her get back up. And then her and Mika made out passionately. Then you know she was like, and Mika's like, oh, you should try. And I'd never kissed a girl before, so obviously I had no idea what I was doing, and it went horribly. Keep in mind she had just previously consumed 2 different men's loads, so. You know, in retrospect, very weird situation actually. Kind of gay now I think about it, but you know, nothing wrong with that. Not on the big 25 at least. Okay, air swinging, nice, thank you. Okay, you parried it. Alright, so they start making out, and then I try. Obviously, it doesn't go too well, and they start making out again, and then this guy, he walks in, like, they weren't making out, they weren't, like, fully doing it while he walked in, but he saw a girl in a bikini and a guy shirtless in his, swimsuit, you know, in the male changing room together, and he kind of just smiled at them and then, like, left, he just walked out. So he knew. But yeah, that's pretty much the story, guys. Thank you for watching, and, I'll see you guys next time.